becomes like a funnel where you have all these distractions, and as you get closer to the gate drop, you just start to block everything out. Colin Park there to the right side of Anstey, he has a different technique there, the 43. He is getting himself hyped up. I like to breathe and calm down. Park is going the opposite direction with it.
Hey, whatever works for you,
right?
Do it now, because you've got 15 seconds till we drop the gate. And the main event for SX2 here in Buenos Aires about to get underway. Focus. Get ready, grab a handful of throttle, drop the clutch, here we go! Anstey on the inside, cuts across the field to try to take the lead and does so, but McElrath is right there on the one. The battle for the win is underway between two former champions.
Well, this is the battle that we needed to see if somebody can beat Anstey here tonight. He's been perfect. If there's anyone that can do it, it's the #1 of Shane McElrath on the quad lock Honda.
Anstey from the UK, McElrath out of North Carolina. Here they come, fighting their way out. Is that Enzo Lopes, I believe, sitting in third right now in the 16. The rider out of Brazil, and that's going to get this crowd on their feet as well.
Cody Schock, his teammate on that Arby's Rick Ware Racing Yamaha, is in fourth. Colin Park.
Yeah,
Moto
right there, the
Concepts,
43. And how about Peters on the 110? Kyle Peters and Cole Thompson on those Venom Bud Racing Cowies having a good run here early.
And the first start would be Michael Hicks running back in 8th. His teammate, Lance Kobush, back in 14th.
McElrath has got to keep the pressure on Anstey. And Anstey is inching away right now, Jeff. Not pulling away, inching away.
Inching away. But remember, I'm pretty sure that McElrath had the fastest single lap in each of the first 2 races.
Well, he's certainly capable of it, that's for sure. Here's a look at your top 3, 4, and 5th. 3rd, 4th, and 5th. And then it's Peters, Thompson, Hicks, Chisholm, and Wageman back to top 10.
Just trying to take a look as the riders were coming through that whoop section there. The bike sliding all around. It was interesting. Some of the comments that we heard from the post-race interviews from the riders is how slippery the track is getting, especially in the whoop section.
Viney back here at the tail end of the field, struggling on the 39. Here comes McElrath right at you, Lopes, and then Schock, Cody on the 69.
Yeah, just back there, you're going to see a couple of green bikes. That's going to be Cole Thompson, the #2, that Venom Bud Racing Kawasaki, and his teammate Kyle Peters, both running 6th and 7th.
And Jeff, you know, we've talked a lot about Team GSM, Quadlock Honda, and of course, Venom and Moto Concepts, but this Arby's Rick Ware Racing team came in here. They've been really, really strong in both categories, but certainly here in SX2.
Yeah, and this year they have the entire team riding Yamahas. There's a little bit of strategy to that as far as extra parts and stuff that are in the travel cases, but 2 very strong riders, and with Lopes right here running 3rd. He's trying to get to the inside, not quite enough. Now that's what Shane McElrath doesn't need, is pressure from Lopes. He needs to be able to focus on Max Anstey, who's out front, pulled away 2.1 seconds. That's going to make it much easier for Anstey to ride his own race and not have to worry about McElrath.
Here's your live points, Jeff, at the bottom of the screen. As they run right now, Anstey would have the overall. Getting close to the halfway point in this, and McElrath is definitely losing ground to the 99. In fact, if he's not careful, he's going to lose a spot like that to Enzo Lopes. He takes him way wide, and Lopes has to fall back in line to 3rd.
Ralph, I thought Lopes was going to go around the outside of McElrath at the end of the whoops. McElrath stayed in there and made a really aggressive block on Lopes to keep him from taking that spot.
That was about as good of a defensive line as you could run.
Right. Oh, he makes a big mistake right there. McElrath starting to slide around.
Well, we heard the track is getting very slippery out there tonight. A lot of moisture in the air. McElrath finding out all about it. Here comes Lopes again. Now cutting back inside. Great move by Enzo Lopes. And listen to the Brazilian crowd go crazy. A lot of Brazilian fans here tonight, and their guy is now finding himself in second. And let's see if Enzo can run down Max Anstey.
I mean, Enzo Lopes is the fastest rider from South America, I think, ever, and certainly here in our championship. And it's taken him a little bit to sort of get the wheels turning here tonight. But now in race 3, final race of the night, Lopes has found his groove. Now I'm wondering, can Lopes reel in Anstey? Anstey's 5.3 seconds out.
Oh, big bobble by Enzo Lopes, and McElrath tries to get back inside, and he will. They come out of that corner into the rhythm lane, and Anstey will lead with McElrath back into second.
And look at the train of riders behind McElrath. You got Lopes, Schock, Park, and Thompson right there at the tail end. I mean, McElrath, the reigning champion, he's got his hands full. He makes one mistake, he could lose
4 or 5 places, yeah,
right now.
In a hurry.
I mean, look at that. You got 4 riders on one part of the rhythm section, one jump. Look
Here
at Lopes.
comes Lopes, looking through the whoops. Good roll.
got
No, hang on, Enzo.
Woo!
Oh, into the tough blocks he goes. He'll get back on track just in front of Thompson. So Lopes lost at least 2, maybe 3 positions.
Wow, and he hit those tough blocks straight on, and instead of the front tire rolling over the tough blocks and throwing Lopes down, the tough block kind of bounces on. Watch the replay right here. Oh, he gets the hobs back forth. Now watch right here. He hits a tough block and pushes him out of the way. That's as lucky as any rider is going to get.
Yeah.
Cutting through 4 tough blocks right
That was
there.
not technique. That was purely luck.
That was luck, yeah.
Here's the points as we run again. McElrath, Schock, Park, Lopes. That's your top 5 in the points.
I mean, 45's perfect on the night. Plus, Anstey won Super Pole.
Boy.
Look at that. He's got the whole whoop section, that whole straightaway lead, and 7 laps down of 12. He just started lap 8. Anstey in total control.
All I know is we need to find out what kind of tea he's drinking.
Yeah.
I need some of that.
What's the tea called here that you were out there?
Met tea.
Gaucho and all
Met tea. The gauchos drink on the Met tea. Which is like a really aggressive herbal green tea. They drink it all day.
Well, getting aggressive right now, I think Colin Park and Cody Schock, they've got a really good battle going right now. Schock is 3rd, Park is 4th. Lopes has had a pretty exciting couple of laps. He's got to try to get his heart rate down a little bit and finish this race off.
That was a huge break for Shane McElrath with, what, 4 laps to go now.
Yeah, but you see Schock, he's finally found his best ride of the day here at the last part of race 3. And he's right there on McElrath. He's got his hands full.
Yeah, he is. He's closing.
McElrath and Schock are 2 of the riders that I would have said, okay, pick 3 riders that you think are going to be there at the end of this championship. Anstey, McElrath, and Schock would have been in my top 3.
Cody Schock, 28 years old, out of Dover, Delaware. Not exactly a hot spot for Supercross racers, Jeff, but he might be the fastest guy ever out of Dover, Delaware. He was 2nd in this class in the 2024 points. So this year, looking to be champion is Cody Schock as he rides for Rick Ware.
Yeah, just looking ahead there, just trying to read Shane McElrath's body language. Just doesn't have the flow, this moto. He looks a little bit like just uncomfortable, like he's been fighting it. Yeah, like even right there through the whoops. Schock closed right up on him, and Park is right there too. Just a couple laps to go.
Shane is in a position right now where catching Anstey probably not going to happen. What he has to do is not allow the rest of them to get by him. He needs to minimize the damage in the points.
Yeah, that's a great way to put it. And another ride, if you look down our leaderboard to Cole Thompson, number 2 on that Kawasaki, he's been pretty solid all night, giving him something to build on as we just get this championship underway.
Cody Schock with 44 career AMA 250 Supercross starts to his credit. Finished 3rd in the 250 East Championship in 2024. Back in the States on the AMA Tour.
Anstey just out front doing his thing all night long. It's like he was alone during Super Pole, and it's almost like he's been out there just riding Super Pole laps in all 3 of these races. He has been absolutely perfect, untouchable. Just perfect through here. He's got about a lap and a half to go. He's made zero mistakes all night long.
Yeah, he really has been just about perfect.
And here's that battle for second. McElrath, the reigning champion, still holding on. Schock not giving him any rest. And Cullen Park, what great rides he's put in all night too. This could go either way here for the podium. Schock is really quick through the whoops. Final lap.
McElrath has to hang on for one more lap here in Buenos Aires to minimize the points loss. But Cody Schock has other things in mind as he pushes hard on McElrath. Looking inside here, that could be the move. He's got him for now. Can McElrath answer back? Here he comes. Great drive through this rhythm lane, and McElrath finds himself back into second all of a sudden.
Schock had the move made. Oh, here he's got it. If he triples, he's got it.
He didn't get it quite as smooth as he wanted, so McElrath can counter. Fans come to their feet here in Buenos Aires. And now Schock starts to pull away, and McElrath is under pressure again, this time by Park. But here comes Anstey. Max Anstey will get his 3rd overall win in his career in World Supercross as he lights the candles here in Buenos Aires. He also picks up his 12th race win.
Park is down.
Yeah, Park is down. Schock will get second. McElrath should find himself in 3rd. He does. And then it's Thompson, Lopes, and the rest of the field as they come across, including Kyle Chisholm on the number 11, who should be credited with 9th.
That was a really exciting last lap. We just missed out of the back of the screen what happened with Cullen Park. I have a feeling he didn't fall on his own. I'm thinking
you think there was a little help?
I think he might have got a little help, Ralphie.
A little aggressiveness here. Opening round. Max Anstey came to Buenos Aires, and boy, did he just crush it. Gets his 3rd career overall win in World Supercross competition. Picks up his 12th race win, as he got race wins 10, 11, and 12 here tonight, as he absolutely sweeps the day.